Hey, everybody. We are live. Thank you for joining our live tonight. Welcome to our channel, to our page tonight. Welcome. Let's see. Who do we have in here tonight? All right, y'all. I'm trying to give y'all the best view I can. Hey. We are here live tonight. So, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I have my silhouette cameo tonight, and you can do this. This is it right here. And you can do this with your Cricut if you choose to. And I was thinking maybe you should have did this on your Cricut. So I actually did not use my Cricut tonight. I think I only use that Cricut literally for real like twice. So it's fairly easy. It's easier than Silhouette. So like I said, you guys can either do this with your Cricut or you can do this with your Silhouette, okay? So we're gonna try something different tonight because I thought it would be something different and something cool to do tonight. So what you'll need for this project is, as you can see, my computer. You will need some type of cutter, whether it's Silhouette or whether it's a Cricut cutter or whatever type of cutter you use. You will need that, okay, for the project tonight. You will need some glitter vinyl. Okay, this is glitter. And then you'll need a couple other pieces of vinyl, okay? And you will need like a Teflon sheet in order to make this work. So there's like a lot going on. This is gonna be like, my pressing pillow is made out of Teflon. I do have a Teflon sheet. I did not, I cleaned up my craft room so good, I don't know what I did with it. So we're gonna use that. But you will need like a Teflon sheet, or you will need, you know, like your pressing pillow, because the pressing pillow is made out of Teflon. All right, so we're going to do something simple tonight. Y'all, I want to go live from my actual PC because it gives me the option to share my screen. This is a little bit different because it's like every time I go live from my, when I go live from my laptop, you guys cannot hear me. So I try to go live from like my phone, but I really want to give you, show you how to do this. So, if you need some instructions later, then I will help you with that, okay? So what we're going to do is we have vinyl, right? We have our glitter. We have all of this, okay? And I also have a cutting mat tonight. So if you have a cutter, you will need glitter vinyl and you will need regular vinyl, okay? And I'm doing offset, so that's why I have 3. You can actually do this with 2. Let's say you only wanted your image to be like, what you were making, your patch, because that's what we're making. It's a vinyl patch. But let's say you wanted it to be just black and pink or something like that. Then you only need to do 2. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get started tonight. I have my machine, and it's kind of hard, like I said, for you to see. I'll show you like how it's cutting and everything. I'll turn you that way. But it's kind of hard for you to see my screen. But I'm still going to just go ahead. What you need to do is you'll need to pull you in as best I can. We're going to try to get you as close as I can to the screen here. All right. So y'all see I have something here. Like I said, you can use your Silhouette or you can use your Silhouette, or you can use your Cricut. All right, for this one. So I went ahead and I've done one of these already, but I'm gonna act like I have not. So what you need to do is, if you're using Silhouette, this is like easy for me. Some people Silhouette is not easy for. Okay, wait a minute. I have to find my screen so that you guys can follow me here without knocking this thing over. I promise you, I'm gonna try to see if we can get this computer, if I can work from this computer to share my screen, because it's a little hard to kind of do this and not like screen share. It's so weird in here with the internet. All right, I'm trying to get y'all as close as I can without this thing falling over. Because I don't know if you guys use your stand for your lives. And if you're not doing lives, guess what? You need to be doing lives. Okay? So this is my screen. You guys can see it. This is the best that I can do right now without coming live from my computer. All right, so what we're going to do is we need to type just some words in here. Okay? So you can see my cursor. I'm just going to type... I'm going to type Rose & Co. Okay. And I'm not going to, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to leave it just like that, right? So you see that I have something on my screen. You guys can read it. It's backwards to you because I'm presenting from my screen, okay? So don't fear. It's the right way for me, but it looks backwards to you. So what I have went ahead and done is I've typed a word. So you need to type a word, right? However you can. I have my machine cutting. The Cameo is on auto, and I have my media size 12 by 12, meaning my mat, right? You can do it however you want to, or whatever. Like if you're doing it in Cricut, you want a certain mat or what have you, then do it that way. I don't really, it's not a preference as to what you're going to do. All right, so we're going to come over here. You know, if you have silhouette, you're going to come to the side, and we're going to see all of our fonts, right? I just did not use anything fancy this time because I was like, okay, I don't know like how this is going to work. So I'm doing something kind of big, right? Rose & Co. And there it is, right? You see me change the font. So how big I want my patch? I want to be able to fit it on a head, right? You know, the trucker hat trend is going around where you can put your patches on your head. I do have one. So on a hat, boom, boom, like a trucker hat. Let me put it, I forgot. Trucker hat. Okay. So I don't know. Anyway, that's what they have been using these for. And the jump socks and all of that good fun stuff. So we have our words right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to something called offset. If you have a Cricut machine or a silhouette, you are going to have this offset, right? So what we need to do is make an offset. Why do we need to make an offset? Because we want to make sure that our image is, you know, have the little, you know, we want to do double colors, okay? So I can do an internal offset or just another offset, okay? I think this is too big. So what I need to do is kind of see if I can calm this on down a little bit. Okay. And I see it kind of, all right. So there's my offset, right? So I have offset and boom. So you see that? This is the offset that you want to have. I know a lot of you are familiar with this, but we do have some new people or whatever. So we're going to act like we just done this for the first time. So we have our offset here. And the object of it is because we want to have like a patch. We want to have two different colors, right? So maybe I should have made my offset. I shouldn't have moved it. Make my offset like larger. So it was just looking a little bit weird. So let me see if I can offset it just a tad bit more. It may give me another one. It will. So it gave me 3. So, which is fine. Well, I'm going to get rid of 1. All right. So I'm going to apply that. So then I have my offset. I probably have 3, maybe. I think I do. Yep. I knew I had 3. So basically, I'm going to put the other one right there because that's bigger. So let's say I want to have 2 colors. Okay. So then I have my offset here. And I'm just going to go ahead and delete this one. So bam, I have it here. And I know that this is what I want to do. So what I'm going to suggest that you do is you're going to make the larger one, which is going to be in the back right here. You're going to make this one. You're going to use glitter for that one. I would use glitter. I'm recommending glitter for that one. This one you use regular HTV, okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to cut this out. It depends. How big is this? How large is this? Let me see. This one is 1 by 4, 1.3 by 4. So what I'm going to do is take this up here and I'm going to make it just a tad bit bigger. You better put it back together. You change the size because it's not going to fit. Okay. So just try to line it up the best that you can. And you're going to take this whole thing and then you want to make it larger, right? Don't just move one part of it. Move all of it. I don't necessarily want it longer, but I kind of want it a little bit wider. Okay? So I'm going to take that in just a little bit. My patch length is 4.5. And now it is 2.4. Okay, so it's a lot bigger, right? So I have it bigger. And I'm going to separate the two. All right? So I'm going to put... Yeah, I kind of want to space this out enough that my vinyl, I got enough. Because I'm going to try to... I want to try to cut them at the same time. And I can cut them at the same time. But the problem I'm going to have is I am cutting one that is glitter in my setting. So I'm not going to do it all at one time. I'm going to do it twice. And you don't... Uh-oh, did I lose y'all? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to cut it twice. And the reason why I'm going to cut it twice is because I'm doing glitter. Okay. Trying to get this screen right. This don't help. Yeah, I'm going to have to do it. All right. So nevertheless, I'm going to pull you up anyway. And because I want you to see the cutter. So I'm going to zoom out just a bit so that you can see how this is cutting. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and prepare our, we're going to still mirror this image, right? Before we print it. I have a Cricut mat for my silhouette. So you don't need this whole piece. So you can just cut the top piece of that off or cut you a little piece of vinyl because you're not going to need a lot. And make sure that your machine is set to cut glitter. All right, that's my glitter. You can do this all together, but I would not suggest you doing it together because if you have your machine set to cut glitter, guess what? Your other piece is not going to come out too good. So that's the only hesitant I have about you cutting that. Okay, y'all, this is a quick project. I'm just taking a little longer because I want you to see it. So then I want to come back over to my machine, and you can't see me doing that right now. But I'm going to mirror my image. Make sure that you all mirror your image. And you could do that because you know your machine and you know that you need to mirror it, right? All right. Enough said. So, let me make sure I have it mirrored. Yep, I mirrored it horizontally. Hold on. And you cannot see me doing that. But make sure you have it mirrored. And I want to make sure that I'm cutting on this piece. Okay, so my machine is actually set to heat transfer glitter. So you're going to hear it up. I plug it up into my... So I don't have my silhouette set at Wi-Fi. And I can. That's what happened to my very first one. They didn't have Wi-Fi on it. Those very first versions of silhouette, because I've been doing this that long. Send as is, because I've already mirrored it. All right, so it's about to cut. And I want to make sure that it's cutting. Y'all see it? I like my stuff up so I can see. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to use this gold for the next one. All right. So that one is done. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and take this up. Yeah. It cut very nicely, I believe. Yeah, it cut very nicely, so I can see it on this side. So the glitter, you want to make sure that you are not printing the glitter and the regular vinyl, because you're going to have to change your settings because the machine going to eat it up. I promise you. So now I'm going to go over here. And I need to go back to my design. And I'm going to show y'all that part. Okay. Let me zoom in just a tad. I'm going to go back to my design. I'm going to go and grab the other piece. Now, I did not change the size of anything. Okay. I want you to know that once you have offset this thing, please do not go and change your size. Leave everything as is. Okay. We're going to send this one. Oh, well, we can send it. But we're also not going to cut it yet because I need to, let's see if I hit send, what it's going to do. So it's going to mirror it. So I said send mirror. Uh-oh. But I'm not ready yet, y'all. So I have, let me stop it. Hey. Okay. Shuck it, ducky, crack, quack, quack. Hold on. Alright, well, this shit's just going on about this business. You know, I gotta hit send. Alright, we're gonna cancel the job. We're gonna do it there. Yes, I want to cancel. I was trying to send it mirrored first before it went, but it just did what it wanted to do. Okay, we're gonna unload. And I'm not going to repeat the job because I don't know what job I send it to do. So I'm going to just go ahead, and you guys are over here with me. I'm going to go ahead and load. This thing is not sturdy, but we're going to work with it. I want to go ahead and load my mat. Okay, unload me. We're going to load this mat. Okay. And I like to scoop mine down a little bit just because I wanted to cut on my vinyl, because sometimes it just acts ugly. Sometimes I get a little caught up. All right. So now I'm going to hit send. You guys are not going to see me do that because I'm not going to move it again. I'm going to go ahead and mirror it. I'm going to do it manually myself. All right. And now I'm hitting send, and I'm sending it over to print. And I got to get rid of that last job because I don't want it in there. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, so now we're printing that one. I hate how I make that noise. All right, so listen. It just took my vinyl up. So this tells me right here that I have it too far up, or my tape is not, my mat is not as sticky, and I can't tell you that it's not as sticky in some places. So we're going to cancel that job and we're going to send it again. Make sure that you have it down because it's going to push it up just like it just did, okay? All right. Just canceling the job, and I'm going to unload it. And we're going, here we go again. These mats just get on my nerves. Number one, I'm not using a regular mat that I normally use anyway. All right, let's do this again. All right, I want to come up under that. And I am going to get rid of everything. And we are going to send this bad boy again. I'm going to send it as is. All right. All right, so it's cutting it this time. And make sure you're going to need a weeding tool if you don't have it also. Y'all know what? I did it on the last one. I didn't do it on this one. So let me tell you this, because this is one thing that I'm going to recommend that you do. So when you do this, you can take your letters, as I have rose and coat, and you can weld them together. But I'm not taking off the sheet, but you can kind of do that. Okay, so let's take this up. We're going to go ahead and make our little patch for our hat. So we have everything here. So we're just gonna cut it. And we have this here, okay? All right, so I'm gonna move the camera in one moment. We do not need this any longer. So we're gonna move this out of our way. And we're gonna work here on our mat. Okay. Can y'all see that? I can't see any comments if you guys are saying anything. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna weed this, and it's kind of hard to see it sometimes. Your glitter, it's kind of hard to see it. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and weed this. All right, so we do have it weeded. This is what it should look like. We should see that, right? And I'm just gonna cut this down some. And I'm gonna go ahead and peel this one. Weed it. I'm talking about peel it. Weed it is the correct terminology. Okay, so what happens sometimes when you have your blade, you have to watch your blade and how you have it set, right? So you know if you have an older blade, you're going to need to take it up a notch. Just FYI. All right. So we're peeling. We're weeding this. This was one of like the first weeding tools that I ever had. So this weeding tool is like, oh, it's not even sharp anymore. You know the point, sharp, 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 sharp. Okay. So now we have this, right? We have this together, and do we want to check it? Yes, we want to check it. So we can lay it down here. We can lay it on top, and we know that we have done it right. Okay. So this is going to be our patch. So now we're going to come over here. You do not need a big iron. You need a craft iron. Okay. So this is Teflon because you're going to need that. You do not have to have this set at a high heat. You only need a little bit, okay? So basically, what you're going to do is you're going to iron this up here. And you don't need a lot of heat. You're like, what? You ironing up there? Yeah. Okay, and you're going to go ahead and, I need one of them cricket ones. So you're going to go ahead and this should peel off. This should peel right off because it's heated, right? Put heat on it. Let's see. I don't have my heat up that high. I just have it. I still probably should have put it on 4. Because this is as high as this little thing go. This is one that Michael's was selling years ago. But we want it off. And we're going to iron it. All you need is a little craft iron. Okay. Can you guys see that? Okay. Okay. So yes, you can layer. Okay. So bam, we have that. So now we're going to take this part and we're going to stick it up here. I don't know why I got that buckling right there. And we're going to go ahead and lay this up here. Don't burn yourself, girl. And we're just going to kind of line it up. Let me stand up and make sure it's not crooked. Okay. And now we're going to iron this up here with our craft iron. And like I said, it doesn't have to be flaming hot because you don't want it. You know, you want to be able to pick this up, right? This has to. This is Cool Peel. I believe this one is, oof, mine was Cool Peel. So it's acting like you don't want to come up. And if you have a Cricut one of these, it probably will work a little better because you're putting all the heat up there at one time. This is, mine is Cool Peel, so I'm gonna need to, it's gonna have to wait because it's messing it up. So we're gonna let that cool a little bit before we pull it up because it is absolutely, it's gotta cool. So I'm gonna have to keep turning the heat down. We're gonna let this cool down just a tad because I have Cool Peel. I believe this one is Cool Peel. I haven't used this vinyl in so long. All right. So once it cools, because it was coming up and it was pulling, you could see it. I'm gonna let this cool a little bit, and then I'm gonna pull this up. Y'all know I want to go ahead and do it now, but it's gonna come up. So let it cool a little bit, and so while you're doing on like a Teflon sheet, because you're gonna be able to peel it up, okay? You are going to be able to peel it up, and what I have seen some people do for these patches is they have absolutely put heat and bond, like fabric on the back of the heat and bond on the back of it, and added a piece of fabric and cut it with their machine, and you can absolutely do that. And that will work also. See? Yep. It is Cool Peel. I mean, it is. I'm being fast. Okay. All right, so now I'm taking it up. Yeah, it is Cool Peel. I'm trying to be fast, I think. It's Cool Peel. The only thing I was buying back then is Cool Peel. All right, so then y'all see we have it, right? We see it. You see we have our patch. I'm just scared this thing gonna burn me. Stick it over here. And we're gonna peel up our patch. So you can, that's why you're using a Teflon sheet, see? All right, so then we have it right there. And my iron just cut off. I don't know how well this is going. I can't lie to you. I tried to do iron my hat pat my patch on my hat before. Honestly, with this little iron, and I can tell y'all that it did not do too good. Which is crazy because I was like, it was like, oh, that's gonna work. No, it did not. Let me grab some parchment paper really quick. My child had my parchment paper. Okay. Oh, it's right in front of me. Let me grab that and see if we can put that parchment paper up here. And let me grab my heat tape. I'll put a piece of parchment paper up there. And some heat tape to hold that in place. See, can we get this going right quick? Okay, I have some heat tape. And I guess I could use this, but I don't know how this can go over. But we can do this. Let's do this. Okay. So the problem that I'm gonna have is, I already know it, is with this little thing right here. little iron. So I've been trying to get a hat press. I've been trying to get it on Marketplace. That's why I don't have it yet. I was like, I'm tired of spending money on all these machines. And I'm not using them. I'm not using all these machines that I have. I can't even tell you a story. So this didn't work for me. I think I had some some DTF transfers that I was putting on a hat. You have to have some type of hat press or something that kind of shakes to it. But it did work. It's on the hat. So you like that hat, girl? Y'all, we got some good things coming. I'm excited. Me and Colette going to share it with y'all one day. She's already shared, but we want to get y'all on board too. I can't talk about it till I know more, but all right, y'all. So this, if you have a hat press, I just pressed it up here, probably kind of crooked. But if you have a hat press, right, then you absolutely can. I would recommend using a little hat press because it'll be quick. Or if you have a Cricut or HTV or whatever it is press, I would use that, a true hat press, because this will be quick. It'll be quick. You know, you don't need a lot of heat, and you don't have to worry about it. It won't come up once you use one of those. I would take mine doesn't. Yeah, it's up here. So there you go. This is how you make these patches, y'all. So we see a lot of this, the hat patches, and you can absolutely make them with stars. You can absolutely go in and you can do a lot of stuff with this. So I just kind of wanted to share that with you guys tonight. I know we do a lot of sublimation things, but like I said, this is a craft group. We're going to bring you what's happening. Try to bring you what's happening. Now, let me see if y'all have any questions or anything before I shut it down. But I like this hat. Let me turn my volume down so you guys won't say, I'm echoing, you're echoing, you're echoing. Okay, we're going to turn this all the way down so I can see if there are any comments in the group. Okay, let's go to the group. Okay. We are right here. Okay, so now I see you guys' comments. Okay, I'm telling you, Facebook is just so weird with stuff. So, no, I don't have a wig head, but you know what? I do have a mannequin. I do have a mannequin that we play with trying to learn how to braid hair. So that would be ideal. Thank you, Tanya, for that. And it truly might help. So if you have hats, yes, if you have hats in your inventory and you got a hat press, please, by all means, put this to work. You know, you have, just use it. Use it by all means. This is our hat. Like, this is super cool. I feel like I need to press it a little bit more, but it's different. Like I said, a hat press would absolutely work, or a Cricut press, because you can kind of put that thing over here and just do like that, and bam, it's done. You know, you don't have to keep pressing and stuff like that. But I like the hat. This is cool, y'all. Make your own stuff. So this is one that I did. This is another one. So this one had 3 layers. But I wanted to show y'all how I did it, so I just didn't do it. But you see all the layers, right? So I went ahead and did this one. And you see I have that one on the bottom. So basically you cut it out. You take the back part. You want to make glitter. And like I said, you can put heat and bond on it. Cut a piece of fabric out with your cutter. Put the fabric on the back. put heat and bond there, and then you know your patch becomes sturdier. Your patch will become sturdier. So keep in mind, just do that. But this is absolutely something good for you to use, just to create more business. Like you said, if y'all have these hats in your inventory, if you have whatever you have in your inventory, start using it. That's the only thing I can say is start using it. All right. So that is our live tonight. I thank you all for joining in. But what I believe next week, since I have them left and I see them back here, y'all used to do these umbrellas. I think we should do an umbrella live. So y'all see these umbrellas. This might be the next week. Basically, these are the umbrellas that I bought. These are blanks that I had a long time ago. And a lot of children could use these, but this is an adult one. I don't believe in bad luck, so. But this is like, you know, you can use this, and we can put Oracle 651 on this. So we're gonna make this one of our projects, so that way you guys can do that. All right. So y'all, thanks for tuning in. Thank you for watching our live tonight, and I'll see y'all soon. All right. Have a great night.